Hello, dear friend, and welcome. I have a very simple question to ask you. How would you memorize, or better yet, how would you teach a child to memorize Helena as the capital of Montana? Should be simple. I myself distinctly remember in 5th grade having to memorize 50 U.S. capitals. 50. And having to pass that test. Do you remember that? Do you remember that burden? So how would you teach a child to memorize Helena as the capital of Montana? One of my favorite quotes, if you think about the impact of the iPhone, if you think about the impact of Apple, from Mr. Steve Jobs, simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple. But it's worth it in the end, because once you get there, you can move mountains. So for K-12 public education, I have a very simple example that, if understood, I hope you choose to participate. Choose to like, comment, share with your friends so we can move mountains. How would you memorize Helena as the capital of Montana, for the methodology that you use to memorize, for the methodology that you would share with a child or a teenager? How many elements make up for your memorizing? What I'm sharing with you, I believe there are 6 primary elements for both memorizing and creating for success. One proven, dependable, repeatable method which involves 6 elements. I'm thinking there might be a 7th element, but by sharing with you, I'm either going to hopefully confirm there are 6 elements that make up the whole for both memorizing and creating, or maybe there's a 7th, or maybe there's an 8th. I'm not sure, but together I'm hoping we can understand. So for simplicity, Albert Einstein was huge on simplicity. Simplicity, how would you memorize? How many elements for your methodology? How would you teach a child to memorize one state capital and then go on to 50 state capitals? Is it important that we memorize and remember 50 state capitals? Evidently, no, unless we're playing trivia. But while practicing a proven, dependable, repeatable method for memorizing, we begin to polish our ability to memorize and remember. We may only need to do 5 to 10 U.S. state capitals to begin to understand and perfect our ability to memorize and remember. So please let me know. Please email russell@createk12change.org or russell@createwhatmatters.com, and share with me, how would you memorize Helena as the capital of Montana? I'm the child. You teach me. Rote memory doesn't count. Knowing doesn't count. It's methodology. Mr. W. Edwards Deming, only the method matters. What methodology? How many elements of your method would I need to learn to put in place in a chronological order so I could successfully remember Helena as the capital of Montana? Please share with me.